My poetry's deep, I never fell. My poetry's deep, I never fell. Nas is like Messiah type. What's up? It's crazy what they doing down here right now. Screwing up my live chat, tampering with my accounts. What's going on here? The man got a shoulder injury. What y'all talking about? Be real. Now, I'm talking about what's up with Stephen A. Smith's boxing injury. Nothing wrong with him. Oh, what's good? Whoever these people are. I don't know what's going on again, but yeah, no notifications going out. Nothing. It's totally weird. But anyway, Nas was on Drink Champs, I guess, and he told the story about him and Prince and how Prince was not doing what he was supposed to do or something like that. Like they were supposed to hook up or something, and it didn't work out. He's like, he wanted to do something. Prince asked him, did he have his masters? Nas told this story wrong. I've heard this story before. In case you guys didn't know, and I got my receipts and people talking, we was doing during the I Am album. All right, this is like 99, okay? Here's us working the street team for the Nas I Am album. I even have the photo. Boom. You see the CD? You see I got my pass? You see I got my shirt? We was out there pumping Nas. 99. Street team. We were proud. Pumping Nas. I got my I Am badge, backstage pass. You see that? That's all real. In stores now. That's Sino, baby. Who else? So for these clowns who talking about I need receipts, I got receipts. Well, so I know what I'm talking about when I say I know the story. The story Nas told is true, but it's different than how it went down. Nas wanted to use a sample. He had an idea for a song, and he wanted to use some of Prince's music. And when Prince was there, he was like, man, if I had you on the background and I wanted to do this with your song, Prince said no. Prince didn't want Nas using his music. He didn't like people using his music, period. Not his old songs. He didn't like that. He was in a fight over his name. Back then, he was still going as the logo. He wasn't known as Prince at that time. Even though guys was calling him Prince, he was still going by the logo. And he was no longer the same Prince he used to be back in the day in the early 90s. At this point, he was full Jehovah Witness. And he was talking to Nas about God and the snakes in the business and about the don't trust the Jewish people. He was talking to Nas about these things that Nas didn't bring up. And he told him, if you want to get, he's like, fight to get your masters. If you get your masters and control your music, then we could talk about doing something. But Nas edited out a whole lot of things that happened in that conversation. But he told people he don't deal with rappers because they have potty mouths. And he didn't believe that rappers had to use the potty mouth to sell records. And he was like, I understand it, you know, it's your culture and what y'all came up in, but the potty mouth don't work but for so long. You guys got to get away from the potty mouth. But he liked Nas. He told him, I like it because you're educating, but you got to get away from the potty mouth. The potty mouth is what's going to bring all you guys down. And then when the potty mouth is no longer working for you, these are Prince words, potty mouth. That's what he used. For anybody using profanity, he called it potty mouth. When the potty mouth is no longer working for you, at least you have something to say. But he was trying to inform Nas he didn't need it. He says your music actually has a message. So you actually don't need the potty mouth. So it was true. Prince invited Nas on stage one time to perform with him years later once he got his name back. But see, Prince was bitter at that time. That's what people don't realize. Prince was real bitter at the fact that he was in a fight to get his own name and his music and his likeness back because of the contract. He had no control. So he was real bitter with the industry at that time. And once the year 2000 came, he was able to get his name back. They negotiated the music. So he had the rights to it again. So, you know, they were just letting everybody redo his music. And he didn't like that at all. You know, and just like they did with Whitney Houston, when I'm Every Woman, and Chaka Khan didn't give them permission to do that. She didn't want Whitney Houston to redo her song. Even though she was in the video, she was mad about it. Because they didn't even ask her permission. They just went ahead and did the song anyway. So she went and did the video just to show support. Prince didn't need a boost, dog. He's Prince. Who you think that's better, for Nas or for Prince? See, this back in 99. You see, it wasn't no digital photo camera, photo phones back then. We had to get it in like this. So, yeah, this the old stuff. So, don't tell me I didn't know what I was talking about. Yeah, he was doing the rave into, that's when he had the finger waves on his head. Rave into the something. It was rave into the Joy Fantastic or something like that. He actually did a concert, a show. Actually, Prince did, and he decked out in all blue, rave into the Joy Fantastic or something. He was doing that during that time. He was working on that. Yeah, it's sad, man. They're not sending out notifications again. I don't know why. That's why I tell you, join my Twitter account, because you'll get every notification if you're on my Twitter. I just tweeted everybody so that they would know that we were live. It's just completely stupid what's been going on around here. Yeah, it expired in 2000. It was so many different reasons and angles for things going on. It was just like a different time, a different attitude, a different feeling behind behind everything during that time. So when people were saying one thing like, "Oh, this ain't happening" or "that ain't happening," they had no idea what was transpiring behind the scenes. It was a whole new world. Yep. It had Chuck D and Eve on it. Exactly. Yeah, Prince was cool. He liked rap and all that. Prince put rap in his music back in the early 90s. He thought rap was he was rapping in Graffiti Bridge. He saw rap as a music for an art form that they didn't control. He knew it was a John Doe business. He tried to get guys that could rap. He tried to rap. My Name is Prince is a rap song. That was in the early 90s. That's 92. That's Prince rap song. They just released the album with the DVD on it. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, Prince was something else, man. That's just him. First, Prince had a what in the world? Prince had a jacket on that was like the craziest looking jacket we've ever seen. Prince jacket was so thick, dog. That's what I'm saying. Prince jacket was so thick and big. It was like a little bitty dude taking all that jacket off. And it'd be that little skinny, scrawny guy is something else. Yeah, Prince was really short. He was really short. He's about like 5'3", but the heels made him like 5'6", and he thought he was huge. Yeah, he really had a Napoleon complex about his height. Yes, he was Jehovah's Witness, and he really had a problem with Jewish people. I don't know why, but they did something to him. I guess it had something to do with his music. He had a real problem with him. Spoke to Nas about that. Nas left all that out that interview, so I guess that was purposely done. But he told him that's why you don't have your masters. And yeah, he gave him a whole rundown about the masters and how to get them and what he needed to do. And I mean, Prince was giving him the blueprint on what he needed to be doing at that time. He was trying to educate Nas more than just I'm getting on a song with you. I'm trying to help you, but you got to cut out the potty mouth. You got to cut down on it because you don't need it. And that's what he was trying to tell him. You got your rhymes tell a story. Imagine if you didn't have any profanity in it. Now they can't put you in a box. And that's the same motto I use for YouTube. You see, I didn't use profanity from the jump. I didn't have to be cursing up a storm on the YouTube. If I was cursing up a storm on the YouTube all the time, now that they come up with you see they come out with, hey, no profanity on YouTube no more. It's like it to some people they gotta curb themselves. Me, I'm good. I'm good on it already because I wasn't going down that road to begin with. So now what they changed the rule, they couldn't put me in a box. This is why they couldn't shut a door on me when they were trying to earlier, because they was like, man, well, this dude's not doing nothing. He's not cursing. He's not throwing up any bad signs. Like, what is this guy doing that's irritating so many people that we got to come in here and sabotage his account for? YouTube was scratching their heads because they couldn't believe it, but it's happening. And now people are just like, now that Leor's here, it's a whole big mess. And I got to deal with their office and their people. So, it is what it is. Mm-hmm. Like I always say, it is what it is. When it comes to these situations, man, it is what it is. Nas purposely left out the part about the Jewish people because he knew exactly what was going on. He didn't want to go down that road. Yeah, Joe Budden did something dirty today too. I got you, Joe. I got you, Joe. Don't think I ain't got you. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Dudes ain't getting their notifications. It's nuts. Yep. It wasn't that Nas was lying. He just did it the right way. He did it the way it was supposed to be done. He did the interview. He made it as PC as possible and just went to certain facts. But I just gave you guys the whole layout on what really happened. So take it or leave it. Know what I mean?